So we're just getting ready to start day 2 of our overlanding adventure. Everyone had a great night. It was really beautiful actually. We were supposed to get some rain, but it stayed beautiful all night long, no rain at all. This morning is another beautiful day, probably 22, 23 degrees right now. Cheaper Jeeper gave us all some mugs, which is really nice of him. Thank you very much, Dino, for that. We're looking forward. I got some nice hot coffee in it, and it's going to keep my coffee warm all day. Anyway, we're getting ready to head on the road, so one of these minutes I'll give some posts and updates of what we're doing. Anyway, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do.
I didn't get a chance to do much voiceovers on the way down the mountain, but we got to stop at a couple of interesting locations while we were touring through Wreck Cove. So what you see here is a wind turbine that was created back in the 1970s. It's an old structure, obviously, and this is pretty well the last summer for it. They have a project that's going to dismantle it, so I decided to get some really good drone footage of it so that everyone will remember what it looks like. In the background, you can see the Wreck Cove flowage. It's one of 11 major lakes that were created during the hydro project in the 1970s by Nova Scotia Power. At the very bottom of the lake in the far background, you can see the hydro generation station. It generates enough power for 30,000 homes in Nova Scotia. Along the way, I took the crew around Smoky Mountain, and I stopped at some of the lookouts so people could get a good idea of the highlands in Cape Breton and how beautiful the scenery is. So technically, this place is not part of the Cabot Trail, but if anyone has ever come into Cape Breton, I highly recommend visiting it. This place is called White Point, and it's almost like a little piece of Ireland or Scotland was torn off and just put right on the corner of Cape Breton. It's probably one of my favorite places to visit on the island. I make sure that I go there at least 2 or 3 times a year. In the distance, you can see the mountain range. This is over by Bay St. Lawrence on your way to Meat Cove. There's a trail that hikes along the top of these mountains that's called Cosman Trail. It's one of the most beautiful trails on the island. Now we have reached Meat Cove and we can get into some off-roading. I hope you enjoy the off-roading videos.
So it's day 2 of our off-roading adventure. We've entered the Meat Cove trail, heading to Lowlands Cove, and everything's going well so far, just taking it slow. I think it's 7 rigs we have with us, and we had to do some clearing of trees that had fallen over the winter that no one else has cleared yet. The culvert's coming up, and we're going to have to figure out how to get over that. If any more erosions happen, that make it a little more difficult. Anyway, I'd like to see what happens, and I love new challenges, so hopefully it's a little bit more challenging than it was before.
We ended up with a bit of a surprise, 2 wild horses roaming the fields.
Okay, keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep coming straight. Yeah, right there. Keep coming. Keep coming straight. Turn a little tiny bit drivers now. Okay, keep coming. Keep coming. Okay, go a little passenger. Right there. Keep coming. Straighten your wheels out now.
That'll end in this time.
Okay, put in reverse, go back a little bit. Okay, so you're going to have to put it in drive now, but you're going to have to come with a little bit of gas. You got that?
Yeah.
Perfect. So Dino, what did you think of your first difficult challenge?
Well, very exciting. I mean, we've got great spotters on this run, and so that's a good thing, but it's been very exciting knowing what we have ahead of us.
Perfect. Thank you very much, and I'm sure we have a lot more to talk about.
All right.
Yeah, that's better. No, drivers! There you go. Now go straight. Driver still. Driver. Keep drivers for a second. Now go faster. Straight. Okay, start training drivers a little. Keep going. You need flutter next?
If I drive out of here by myself, I guess it's not much. Not too much. As long as it stays in gear. Not too much.
Might as well get up nice and close to it so it doesn't have time to build up speed.
Drive out here by myself, like,
So we're coming up to the section of the trail where there's an old VW in the woods pretty deep. This road was probably used way back in the day as a road to get from place to place, and anyway, I guess the VW died and people just left it, let it sit there, and it's been there for a long time. I'm not sure of the year. I bet I'm going to ask Marshall or Dave what the year is and see if they know, but it's an old one, a little camper van. Can you hear me? Okay, so keep coming straight. Keep coming. Little driver. Okay, straighten out. There you go. Little driver. Straighten out. There you go. Perfect. You got a drop? Excellent. So it's the washer branch up on the right hand side that's sticking out after you go around the turn. Oh, sorry, just your window was down.
Well, I was watching him and not watching you either. So.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the people's rock up on that so they don't hit their diff. Or you can just do what Dave does and... See? I know. That's and that's the thing, you want, your instinct tells you to turn the other way.
I know. Thank you for that.
Okay, Dino. Take the turn a little bit wide, like you're doing there. Good. Start cutting passenger there. You're going too far in. Keep coming. A little more passenger. Passenger. Yeah, that's a good line right there. Okay, cut passenger down. And straighten a little driver. Perfect. You didn't scrape at all. That wide line is the key. Yep.
That's what I was worried.
That didn't sound good.
It makes its own noises.
Stay a little driver, no? Yeah, right there. Now start cutting. Start cutting in now. No, not that much. Cut a little driver. Okay, cut passenger now. Stay at that line right there. Okay, little driver. Now caught passenger. Way too high, Dave. Way too high. Way too high. Well, the good thing is you made the bank a little wider now, so it's going to be actually easier. Okay, try come forward. Yeah, it's working. Okay, now cut this way a little bit. And go, yeah, no, not that far. Come on. Can you back up? Okay, a little more tension, Marshall. Okay, wait. Okay, come forward, Marshall. Okay, you want to unhook him? Okay, just wait a sec, we're going to unhook him. Okay, right there. Just go slow. Cut a little more drivers. Start cutting passenger. You're good there.
Nice line. That's the driver over here.
Yep. Start turning him after the rock.
You start dropping down here. Yeah, there.
Straighten out. I don't have a radio. Just tell him to put the window down.
Nice and slow.
Get him to go a little straighter, Dave. No, you should be fine. Okay. His back tire is going to start going up now. There he goes. Perfect. Was that a little sketchy?
I was worried. But Dave was also keeping me calm, so
Yep.
you'll feel better in a minute. It's going to straighten out.
Yep. And that's the thing is, it feels a weird line, but it's the right line.
Yeah.
The other line gets you in trouble.
Yeah.
And you saw that with the Gladiator. He tried to.
Great spotting.
Yeah, that's you got to trust your spotters. Little drivers. There you go. Now passenger. Right there, he's good. Yep, it does. It looks really bad. It's a very weird looking position, but the line you took there is a perfect line.
Yeah, I just figured like we don't have the disconnects,
Yep.
right? So I was like, oh, well, we're probably going to lean a lot more than
Yep. So that line there stops you from leaning, but
Yeah,
it
no,
just
for sure.
it doesn't look right when you're watching other people do it though.
Yeah.
So we played this one probably 3 or 4 times now to find out which was the best line, and that was always the best.
I was just guessing where the rocks were. Well, Dave's like, a little bit more.
Look at Angie go! Perfect.
At the end of the trail, this is a mud patch you have to go through in order to make it to the water frontage. The mud can be pretty tricky. It's deep. It does have a hard bottom. I recommend if you are going through, keep up a good speed, but if you do find that you're slowing down, make sure you just back up and take another little run at it. You will get through it. And after you come out of the woods, this is the first thing you see. Absolutely beautiful.
So this is the campsite at Lowlands Cove. Absolute beautiful campsite. As you can see, you can't get much better than this. The wind tonight is absolutely crazy. It's coming in at about 55 to 60 kilometers per hour steady right now. It's supposed to get a little bit stronger before it dies down, but anyway, we got our fire going. We got campsites all set up right now. Everyone's doing their own little kind of thing, either tenting or rooftop tent or sleeping in their Jeeps. Couldn't ask for a more enjoyable night. Wish the wind was a little less though, but anyway, we're enjoying every minute of it. It's making it a little bit challenging to cook. I had to put up a windbreaker in order to get the Coleman stove hot enough to make some coffee and doing up some burritos. Hope you guys are enjoying the video, and this is day 2.